Hey, you guys, it's Brandy. Welcome back to my channel. So I think I shared in another video that I was diagnosed with ADHD like 14 years ago. And quite frankly, once I was diagnosed, I promptly forgot the executive functioning skills that it takes to find a psychiatrist, to find a therapist that can help me to like cope with the diagnosis, and a coach or someone who could help me to gain the skills that I was having trouble with. It was just overwhelming. And so I completely forgot about it and kept like floundering through life, experiencing some of like the bad things that happen when you have ADHD, like missing deadlines, having anxiety about things like what to wear, not even starting things because I was overthinking too much about like how to start and how people were going to receive what it was that I was doing. There was the rejection sensitivity. So taking things extra hard when people were not nice to me, even if it was somebody I didn't know, like taking it like it was the worst thing ever. And so over the last couple of years, I've been working with a psychiatrist and doing a lot of research and trial and error type things on my own, a lot of experiments to figure out what works. So today I wanted to share just four, because, you know, if you have ADHD, then you know that you don't need like 150 things. And if this is good and I have more hacks I can share, I'll definitely share them. But for now, let's just start with the top four. All right. And I wrote them down because number one is write lists. Make a bunch of lists, write them down. I know that it feels good to just put it in your phone. You're like, oh, I can do it. Put it in your phone, but then make a habit of writing it down. Make it a ritual. Because y'all know if it's not a ritual, it won't get done. So if it's on your phone every night when you get home, 6 o'clock, have your notebook and write it down. That's number one. Number two, eliminate decisions. Now, this is really kind of out there, but I got rid of just about most of my wardrobe. Now, it's not even, I can't even call it a capsule wardrobe because it really isn't. Like, I live in California, Northern California. So fortunately, I didn't need like big, bulky winter clothes. I can wear the same type of clothes year round because the weather is pretty mild. But I have the same colors. I have like the same color family. When I'm buying things, I know if it's not these 3 or 4 colors, I'm not going to get it. If it's not this fabric, I'm not going to get it. If it's not this neck shape, I'm not going to get it. So I have really worked hard to just eliminate decisions about things that aren't that important to me. If you're a fashionista, like obviously that's not going to be something that you want to do. But if clothes is something that stresses you out, then eliminate all of the decisions. Make it easy for yourself. If food is something that you stress about, or even if you're like a parent and you have to make meals for your family, listen, pick the same thing every single week. You can mix and match it up. And if somebody wants something different, they can make it, or you can order out. But I stopped stressing myself out about having to have brand new ideas, brand new processes, brand new clothes every single day. I just rotate the same outfits week in, week out, week in, week out. And it has really made a huge difference in my life. The other thing, let's see, use music cues. Everything I do, if I'm washing dishes, if I'm brushing my teeth and getting ready in the morning or at nighttime, if I'm doing my facial care, whatever I'm doing, I put on either I have a music list, like a playlist that I use, or there's certain songs that I know, okay, I know how long this is going to be. By the time it's over, I'm going to be done with my hair. By the time this is over, I'm going to have my clothes on. By the time this is over, the living room is going to be vacuumed. So I really rely on these music cues because it gives me a clear end. Like I can predict when the end is going to happen, and it helps me to stay focused because I know, okay, I only need to stay focused for 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Like now, if you're like me and you need to do things like wash dishes or sweep and you need longer songs, look at songs from like the 90s, the early 2000s, or far back, back before then, because these new songs are actually really short. You can't get much done with these new songs. So go back, go back in time, some oldies but goodies, and that'll definitely help. Okay, this is my last one. And if you guys need more tips, let me know. And I'll probably come back with some more tips anyway. But this is the last one because I don't want to just overwhelm you with a whole bunch of things. But the last thing is, when I notice that I am going down a rabbit hole, I am doom scrolling, or I am sucked into a book and just can't release it, and I have things to do, or I'm just laying down on the couch and just don't have the energy to get up, I set an alarm for 2 minutes, or sometimes it's 3.5 minutes, sometimes it's 1 minute. It just depends on like the mood, but it's never more than 4 minutes. And when that alarm goes off, either if I'm holding my phone, I throw my phone and I get up and immediately go start doing something else. If I am laying on the couch, I pop up and immediately walk around and go do something like change location. So if you are struggling with like moving from one thing to the next, consider using alarms, but know what you're going to do at the end of it. Like, make it, this is part of your process. This is part of my ritual. I have this alarm go off and I know what I'm going to do if I need to get up, if I need to stop scrolling, if I need to stop reading, if I need to leave, whatever it is that I need to do, I use these cues. So I hope these helped you, y'all. I'm telling you, it was hard not having these things in place. It was really challenging. And I really wish that I had like this level of executive functioning from like my teens through my 20s, because I would have been a beast. Through my 30s, actually, I probably would have been bigger than Bill Gates. But listen, there's still time. There's still time. But anyway, y'all, I'm just joking. But thank y'all for being here. And let me know if there's anything that you do to help you to stay productive with ADHD, or just if you're just struggling in general with productivity. Maybe you're anxious, maybe you're depressed, maybe you're overwhelmed. Like, share the wealth. Let us know. All right, y'all, I will see you in the next video.